shaking going on. Well, a little shaking, baby, shaking. A little shaking, baby, shaking. A little shaking, baby, shaking.
All right, well, I'm trying to work my way back up. I'm here at E Block again, but I'm going to get to D next week some point. He's made more gas lately than Dan Quayle, Jay Leno, and David Letterman combined. So now Herman Cain's campaign is pulling back. They want to slow down the Cain train before he moves from first to last place in the GOP presidential race. Let me make one point about this, having been a presidential campaign manager. You don't slow down 60 days before the first contest. And the other thing is you generally tend to spend time in the state that's going to have the first contest. That is Iowa. The last time he was there was the Ames straw poll, and now he's around the South promoting his book. And the other thing is this guy's his campaign manager, Block. Strange boy. I mean, I had some time to talk to him. I mean, he's a nice guy, but he's strange. But there's a rule now. They sent out an email in that campaign that said you can't talk to the candidate if you're an aide in the car unless he talks to you first. I mean, I would no more have done. First of all, I've been shot if I'd done that in my campaigns. I mean, I don't get it. It sounds like it's total disarray.
But that's what they say. But yeah. Dana told me that when we first started the show, I wasn't allowed to do that.
To talk to me?
Yes. Remember?
Or to look at her.
Yes. I can't.
This line, do not cross this line.
Exactly. Hey, can I say something about Cain, though? You know, people are saying there's chaos behind the scene. That's where chaos is supposed to be. Unlike the way Bob lives his life, where you see chaos unfold daily.
Open.
It's chaos is normally behind the scene in every part of your life. So what's the big deal?
Look at our commercial break.
I know.
Part of the problem with this campaign is this guy Block. Honestly, look, Herman Cain's trying to make his mark here. Block. Voter suppression, DUIs, foreclosures, tax problems. I mean, not one of yours. By the way, also
you wouldn't have guessed it from that commercial, would you?
A Tea Party guy, Bob. I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. He's a Tea Party guy, believe it or not.
I'm talking to the producers. I had something hanging somewhere. I can't figure out what they're talking about.
Oh no, Bob.
Yeah, no, that's all right. But
Sweetie,
listen,
just wipe your nose a little.
No, that's all right. No problem.
This really is Thanksgiving dinner.
In the New York Times.
It really is.
Well, anyway, let's go back to Cain.
I want to make another point. When I read this story, they said that Herman Cain, they don't even have bumper stickers. They don't have bumper. He's a presidential candidate who doesn't have bumper stickers, which makes him the greatest candidate ever. He's like the anti-Obama, whose campaign was a bumper sticker.
Can I defend him?
Yeah.
I think that maybe a sign of not having bumper stickers was a sign of good management and not wasting money.
Very smart. You're absolutely right.
No. Because, and I also think that it's possible that they didn't realize that they were going to have this kind of success. So there might be chaotic behind the scenes. And I think his spokesperson's quote was very good. He said, yeah look, we're going to take it. We're just going to make sure he gets some rest because these people have been campaigning
doing 7-8
every day.
Everybody can't.
This is nitpicking,
yesterday, and you guys are trashing Rick Perry for saying I might not make all 18.
Well, debates are different.
I didn't trash it. I didn't trash it. No, but
can I tell you something, Bob, about this? Look, this is a little bit ridiculous. They're nitpicking Herman Cain because he has their attention, because he is the front runner, and no one expected him to be still going this strong. The Cain train still moving forward at this point. I mean, come on. They've totally disavowed these statements. It was a bunch of anonymous sources from the New York Times in that one article. So what if they're going to say he's going to give him a little bit more time to rest, reflect, get up on the issues, and not just keep pushing forward? He should be in Iowa. He should get a better organization. And his executive assistant,
the New York Times said the same thing about Romney today on a article that ran on their caucus thing. It's called. It was about Romney trying to calm the chaos in his. Like every campaign behind the scenes, but the Romney campaign is very disciplined.
My campaigns were always tightly run and right on track.
You don't remember your campaigns, Bob.
In fact, we lost 49 states. But you know, there is chaos in every presidential campaign, just for the sheer fact of the size of them when it's get done. But still, that doesn't mean that you slow down 60 days out and you're not in Iowa.
Going to. He should be in Iowa. That's a legitimate.
Did you ever use voter suppression techniques? You know what that is, by the way?
He's polling well in Iowa, by the way.
What voter suppression techniques are, for example, is when you send a bunch of letters from the IRS supposedly into a black community and say, if you vote in the wrong place, you're going to be
or
tax
you
audited.
say, come out and vote on Thursday.
You know what voter suppression is at my house? If something good is on TV.
That's good, Greg.
You
just stay home. You don't vote.
Bobby, can we talk about
Hillary? So we want to talk about Hillary? Hey, does anyone talk about Hillary?
I do.
Hillary, go ahead.
Okay, so Hillary Clinton is leading in this new Time magazine poll, which is interesting because Hillary versus Mitt Romney, if the election were to take place today, 55% to 38%. I believe we have a full screen of this, Bobby. And Rick Perry, 32%. That's how much of the vote he would get against her. And Herman Cain, 34%.
A lot of Democrats now they'll say to you like, "Oh well, you know, I was always for Hillary Clinton."
Why are they doing this now? I mean, she's not running. Who's behind this?
But she's been insulated from having to talk about any of the domestic policy issues for the last 3 years.
Her favorability rating is higher too than Obama.
Would or can Obama? No, he can. But would he switch out Hillary with Joe Biden?
No,
he certainly could. He certainly could, but he won't do that. And I don't. I don't know why they would do something like this. First of all, it's way past filing deadlines in a lot of these places. She's not going to run. She won't run. Maybe she'll run in 2016 after Obama serves a second term. Don't worry, buddy.
Biden said he wants to maybe run in 2016.
Good. In 70s, everybody will be 75.
Why did Time do that? Was it a gift to Hillary?
Probably was. I don't know. You got me. What it does show is how weak these Republican candidates are.
How does that happen?
How does that happen?
How
It's
do
a
you
setup,
get from there
man.
to
We
there?
do these things, right? Because we control that other media.
It's like Fox polling Fox viewers who would win, Bill O'Reilly or Barack Obama. What do you think it would be?
Barack Obama.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, O'Reilly would win. What was O'Reilly versus you?
That's about as relevant as talking about Hillary right now.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And if it was me versus you, you'd beat me by 3-1. Coming up, maybe 4-1. Coming up on the 5. Was that salmon I had last night, or was it halibut? Are you kidding me? There's something fishy about the seafood that's ending up on some of our tables. I don't eat seafood, except shrimp, and we're going to make a big stink about it next. Stink, get it? Stink fish? Yeah, I got it. Good. Well done.
Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way.